Oh, yes. Okay. Xion asks me, I'm sure you read a book called Big League Sales Closing Techniques by Les Dane. Did you use it? Yes. Yes. Oh, good. Thanks, Alex. Yes, I did read that book. In fact, we studied and memorized large chunks of that book. It's a sales book written in the 60s, 70s, maybe, I think, maybe even 50s. I mean, it's old. It's been around for a long time. Les Dane was a car salesman and sold a lot of other things. He wasn't a Scientologist, but in the 80s, I think, they had him speak at Flag, do a sales seminar out there, because Hubbard just loved big league sales closing techniques. And the sales and the book is about closing someone. So it assumes that you pretty much already know what you're doing when it comes to enlightening or educating or talking about the product and giving the pros and cons and sort of figuring out what the person wants and why. But then you have these closing techniques, which are categorized according to different types of people that Les Dane said will respond in different ways to different techniques. So, for example, the unattached female is a closing technique type. You use a certain approach with the unattached female that you would use a different approach if you were talking to a professional buyer, somebody who actually knows, studies, researches, looks into, comes in prepared to talk about the products. You're gonna close somebody that way differently than you're gonna close, let's say, the family man who's coming in with a family and he's got family considerations and he's coming in with a whole different package of values and ideas and reasons to buy, and so you're gonna approach it differently. So that was sort of the theory of Les Dane's work, and we had to memorize all of those various closing types, the different types, and handle our Scientology, public accordingly. And this was also utilized, by the way, heavily in recruitment, not just in sales. So when we were closing people for the Sea Org or closing people for staff, you would also want to know what type are they and how should I approach this, and also when to bring in a tag, somebody to help you out, right? That kind of thing. So, yeah, so that's how you get on that. Okay, good. Seeing some more questions come